What is going on, fam? So today we are back at Pizza Shop. Seems to be the new thing going on with the channel. Always at Pizza Shop. Got the daily with us. If you can't tell, big Yankees fan, repping the drip. As you guys see, these headlights are looking mighty dusty. Could barely see out them at night. When I'm going to work in the morning at like 5:30, I'm struggling to even see. So today I got some sandpaper and I got some H2O. And I'm basically just gonna do my best at restoring these. I'll go through with you guys with the steps, like the grits that you want to use, and then at the end I'm gonna finish off with a polishing compound. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's just time consuming. So I'm gonna start off with I think like 500 or 800 grit, and then go from there. For any of my day one subs, well, not day one, but for all you people that have been around for a little bit, she's back to the bow tie life, except now she's got the actual Chevrolet little emblem going on. It's like double reliability right there, Honda and Chevy. Definitely a Chevy guy with Ford, but back to her roots. And she is looking mighty good this evening. Sheesh. Rewind a little bit. The first step for me is actually gonna be, since the car is wet, it's raining outside, it's gonna dry off around the headlight. And I mean, the headlight itself, I guess, just so it doesn't drip onto the body panels. For now, I'm gonna be soaking the headlight in some water, and some tape just dropped next to my feet, so that'll come in use. I'm gonna guard off the edges of the headlight. Probably just use one strip of tape around it because I'm not overly concerned, but just getting a nice dry surface so it'll adhere properly. And then we will be ready to start our sanding process. She's all masked up right around the edges. I even put it alongside the rubber trim. Rewind back to what I said when I first started the video. I said I was gonna start with like 400 or 500 grit. I didn't really consider that. First off, it's really thick, and second off, I am peeling off a layer of the headlight. So I'm gonna be starting with a lot lower grit than initially I thought. I'll be starting with 180. For any of you guys who have access to 100 grit, I'd probably recommend starting with that. I unfortunately do not. 180 will do just fine if that's all you got. So we're gonna start off with 180 and then go up from there.
A little too far
Too
under.
low. She's too low. So this is what it looks like after hitting it with the 180 grit. What I did was, first I sanded it horizontally, and then I did one more round vertical. That way I made sure I hit every area I needed to. And basically, as you guys see right now, it's cloudy and it's a little scuffed up, but that is the whole point. I used the low grit sandpaper to take off all of the grime and everything that was on there. And now I'm gonna hit it with some 2000 to hopefully bring back some finish and get those scuff marks away, and then finish it off with some 3000. So let's get that 2000 on there and see what we can make happen. So guys, this is a little before and after. Obviously it's still cloudy, but it is a huge difference. That's just white right now, and that's just straight yellow. The driver's side was actually a little bit worse than the passenger, so it's actually a really good comparison, but definitely a night and day. Damn, look at that difference, guys. Holy crap, it's crazy. Completely yellow, and it's clear. It's still a little hazy, of course. I haven't polished it yet, but the difference just from the 180 grit to the 2000 grit is pretty big. I still see some scratches in there that I'm a little worried about. I'm sure if anything, the polishing compound will help with that. And the 3000 grit that I'm about to hit it with will also help with that. But so far it's looking great, and I'm glad to see that most of the yellowing on this headlight was on the outside and not on the inside, because that would have been a whole different project. But so far, looking so good. So let's get the 3000 grit and see what we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, I take back what I said. I initially went from a 180 grit to a 2000 to a 3000. Then once I finished with the 3000, I realized that there were still scratches there and something had to be changed. So I went back, redid it. I didn't redo it all. I still stuck with my 180 from the beginning. And after I realized there were scratches, I hopped over, grabbed a 800 grit. So guys, the final step is to hit it with some compound and polish it. Unfortunately, don't have any compound, but do have some polish. I'm going to get some food right now. So the master detailer, Zach, here is gonna take over the wheel and get her right. Zach's actually a full-time detailer, so let's see how good of work this man could do. But we'll give it a rating when we get back out of 10. Stay tuned. So once again, I have forgotten to record the outro at the shop. So here we are, first thing in the morning, just waking up, looking a little rough. I had to put the cap on. That really don't matter anyways. There ain't much females watching this channel. But anyways, guys, I just want to apologize for some of the confusion and lack of organization in the steps. That was my first time restoring headlights, so it was kind of, just had to do some research on it and didn't really do the proper research. When I first started off, I kind of figured I had to have some steps in between there. Then I came across a forum and it was like, yeah, just go straight from 100 grit to 2000. Clearly that didn't work, but the end result is great. After some trial and error, we got it right. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Or as always, hit me up on Instagram at thatwhitefd2, tagged right down in the description. The difference that the headlights have undergone from before the restoration process to after is very dramatic. I was struggling seeing at night or in the morning on my way to work, like I said, and now I have absolutely no problem. I can see great. When I first turned on those headlights after pulling it out of the shop, it was just like, damn, this is what I've been missing out on all these years. I also am working on a little project right now. As you guys see, I got some fog lights on there. They have not been wired up yet. So I'm going to be doing that now within the next week or two. And that'll also help me see better at night and even in some foggy conditions. But anyways, guys, just want to thank you for watching the video. If you guys made it this far and this video was helpful in any way, feel free to leave a like. It helps the channel out greatly. And if you want to keep up with the EK build or the FD2 build or the FD2 conversion build, please hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of cool content planned out this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace out, fam.